fuck JJK then.
Okay, all right, yeah, fuck JJK.
The opposite of whatever people are feeling, that's my vibe.
Type shit.
You know what? I like it. Talk about card games for real.
I'm here to make fun of card games.
We also got
that.
a Pokemon Master down here that's talking to his grandma.
Oh, is River a Pokemon Master too?
He has 2 trophies when he was playing Pokemon TCG.
Oh, TCG. Pokemon TCG, come on now, dog. Play a real fucking man's card game.
I know,
Grow the
Pokemon
fuck
Go,
up,
right?
River.
I should play Pokemon Go.
All I have is Card Fight Vanguard. I went to regionals. Also, the first season of that anime is not bad either.
I was curious about how good it was. I kind of missed the whole Card Fight Vanguard moment in time.
It was good and entertaining to me up until Aliens.
I'm here. Guys, I'm here. I made it. You know what I'm saying? I made it.
He pushed his grandma out the way.
I made it just in time to, you know what I'm saying?
Did you say hi
A
to your
short
grandma?
50 minutes later.
Yeah. Well, why do you think I wasn't here?
I was just making sure you said hi instead of like just use your like spare key to open the door.
Oh,
I know,
sorry,
right?
God. This
Grandma,
is
you
not
home?
cool.
No,
This
cool.
is not
At least say hi. Like damn.
Give her a hug and a kiss and see how she's doing.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm gonna go call my
But
grandma.
yeah, but anyways, since these guys have just been waffling, I think it's time we get into the real meat and potatoes and throw it.
You can't
my
eat
brother.
meat. Stop saying that.
I was like, why are you saying meat and potatoes, bro?
All right,
You're-
let's pass it the meat, the potatoes to our boy Ichiban. Here, catch it.
Yeah, he doesn't have a camera. I can't see if he caught it or not.
He caught it.
It's okay. It's okay. I caught it. I just like throwing it back in your face.
Hey yo! Hey yo!
Hello, listeners. Welcome to your new addiction, your new favorite podcast series. Welcome to The Flow. You're here with me, former blonde, still Ichiban, but still #1 man on the PlayStation. I'll be guest starring with your boy, River the Flow God.
Yo, what's good, gangy?
Like
We have I repeat, 3 more special characters on the scene. Someone who's a little chaotic, 100% logic. It's your boy, Archeotix.
Oh, what's good? What's good?
We also have the living anime OG, came past at 23.
Hey,
He's old.
fuck you, vegan.
And finally, we got the guy who's best friends with Yugi, hands on the deck of cards. It's your boy, Doofy.
Damn, that was
Right, you were
fire.
pretty good at cooking this shit up. I'm glad we gave you those 10 seconds to write it down.
Yo,
Man, that was heat, bro.
I'm a believer now, dog. I'm a believer in the
Hey,
method.
to some, 10 seconds is a really long time, you know.
Hey, yo.
hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Vouch.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes.
Vouch.
Yeah.
Can be.
But yeah, welcome to The Flow.
Yeah. So
Alright.
today we got some very interesting things to discuss. So very interesting.
I'm so interested right
Like,
now.
Y'all won't even believe what we're about to talk about today.
I can't believe it, to be honest. I'm just so interested.
Oh, my goodness.
Believe it.
Anyways, you know,
Believe it.
we got a former anime YouTuber here turned Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber.
Former anime YouTuber.
Bro, Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime, thank you very much. And for the record, I was never an anime YouTuber. I was a fucking manga YouTuber.
There you
Get it
go.
fucking right. I'm not an
Alright.
anime
I think you did
pleb.
some anime content, buddy.
I don't actually know. What
I think
have
you
I
did.
done that's
Sure you
like
did.
broadly
You did.
anime? I feel
Broadly?
like
I
feel
shonen
like you
tier
did.
lists, like, and there are shonen anime.
I-
But shonen is technically a manga demographic, so I actually
that's
don't
two
know.
people- That's 2 people he's already shit on. Alex, you got something to say?
What? River? We're shitting a River? I'm over here looking at something funny to make fun of him with. So.
Oh,
Great, thanks. You know, it's always pile on River Day whenever it's a pod.
You know,
No,
Yeah.
it's only when
Yugi
Dylan's
boy.
not here that we bully you.
My turn, Yugi boy.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? But we're talking about, you know, as Archie said, Doofy is here. You know, the Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
The Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
I'm getting a little nervous that that's my identity now. I know I should embrace it, but it makes me nervous. I'm about to alienate all my fucking fan base.
this is River every time. This is River every time he's on the fucking like getting roasted.
What, bro? What?
Some Yu-Gi-Oh now that we're here.
What the
Doofy.
Wait.
What? What's up?
Why are we starting with Yu-Gi-Oh? Who said we could do that?
You triggered my trap card!
Oh yeah, we can.
I was about to say, yo, that is crazy.
Type
That was
shit.
too
That was
good.
pretty good timing.
Bro, I just realized, bro, I'm not home, bro. So like, I don't have my. I should have brought my Pokemon trophies.
Let's cut to the past pod where we were talking about
Well,
Pokemon.
I don't know
and-
what pod was
Wait,
that,
wait.
bro?
What pod was that?
one with Ina. It's the one with Ina.
It was.
Damn.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was. With
Astro
Ina.
Yeah.
got to do so much work. Like,
All right, well,
Yeah.
good luck,
Yeah.
guys.
Good luck.
When we
But,
talk about Pokemon, hopefully y'all can show, you know what I'm saying, who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Who I am. World champion, reigning and defending champion of the Pokemon CCG.
I won
By the way, a
two
collectible card
sessions.
game. A collectible card game. It's lesser than a trading card game.
It's a trading card game.
Yeah, but it's like a fucking tier below Yu-Gi-Oh! A real man's card game.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so why is Yu-Gi-Oh! A real man's card game then, buddy?
Because it takes actual strategy and thought, unlike
So does
Pokemon.
Well, have you played it?
Guys,
Out here, River. Do I play
Guys,
Pokemon? Have
guys.
I played Pokemon? Is the
Guys.
Pope fucking Christian?
Guys.
Yes, I've played fucking Pokemon
Guys,
CCG.
guys, you know what I smell? Virgins. Come on, guys. Card games, really? Champions? Come on.
And so what? And what about it?
You know what's about it.
You know what? Champions is crazy, bro. When you hold up those two-
Premarital sex is a sin.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Why is Yu-Gi-Oh! So much better?
I actually was lying when I said that. I think
Yeah,
that they're
'cause he knows
both
the whole
fun and
fucking fan
different.
base would burn.
Fucking watch your mouth. Sorry.
It's like the
Oddly
Arthur meme.
intense at moments. But I don't know. They're just different games.
Fair.
That different people, like, I don't know, generic answer. I don't know. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically because it's like, it is combo heavy. I know people criticize it for that, but it's like, I mean, I also don't understand Pokemon, like the card game enough so that when I'm watching it, like, I don't know, they could be doing some crazy shit that I don't understand, but like, to me, if you just show a random person on the street, like a random Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel and like a random Pokemon card game battle, it's like, I think they're gonna be more like perplexed and kind of blown away by what's going on in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I find
That's
that
probably
attractive. I find that more attractive.
Well, I'm
I think a
over
lot of
here
people
talking
find
shit.
that...
I realize I'm talking shit. I have a Yu-Gi-Oh poster right here.
You're so real for that, dog. And a Shaman King one. You double real.
Yes, yes, yes.
What's that third one?
That's the Nintendo
Okay, that's kind of vanilla,
Mario
but
Party.
you know, we ball.
He said 2 for 3, 2 for 3, 2 for 3.
2 for 3,
That's
2 for
a
3.
positive ratio right there.
It's
Yeah,
a positive ratio. It's crazy.
I do have another question for Doofy though. When was the last time you were on a podcast?
I was actually before I joined this. I was gonna do a tweet where it's like it's been 100 and whatever days since Doofy's been on the flow. ... But then I'm like, no, I should do some fucking schoolwork, and then I did schoolwork and I didn't
so
do
when
this.
you approached River to be on the podcast, how much did he charge you essentially? Because
Oh, I didn't approach him. You think someone of my stature's approaching River to be on this shit, dog? Nah, you know he was crawling into the DMs asking me to be on the podcast.
Damn,
then he charged your credit card right after. Damn.
Well, he did charge my credit card afterwards, but that's a whole other conversation.
He's like, I thought I was gonna get it for free, and he's like, nah, bro.
Yeah, I got scared. 600 Canadian.
Damn.
So like it's like $5 US.
Oh.
I'll tell you US.
So,
Wait, is
Where's
it
a little
Canadian
rough these
anymore?
days? Nah, I wish, dog. I'd be moving.
so, what'd you think of the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh, where they were basically like breaking every single rule in the actual card game? Like they were like, "Yo, I'm gonna destroy the moon" type shit. Like, what'd you think
You're
of that?
throwing me the best questions. You knew what to ask to get me going. Okay, and you're gonna get my ass going.
Archie's been studying.
Archie been studying. That's why he's the goat. River, take notes, buddy.
Oh, this is
Thank you.
I wouldn't
Thank you.
be the
Shout out
world's
Casual
best
Okay.
duelist if I smoked marijuana.
I mean, for real. I know, like, I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh fans and anime fans kind of clown on that stupid shit, like attacking the moon, fighting Panic, and he attacks like the ring around the castle.
Screw the
causing
rules, I have
castle
money.
to fall because the ring was, creating the gravitational force that was pushing the
yeah.
castle up. Like, like
God.
little things like that. Like they're usually clowned on because it's like, oh my god, that's not in the card game. Like he's cheating.
Talking
Blah blah
about
blah.
rule breaking.
Screw the rules, I have money.
That's fucking Kaiba right there.
Yes,
Nah,
I mean
that's
exactly.
100. That's
That
100.
captures the sentiment that I think a lot of fans have about like those earlier seasons. That it's like they're just doing random shit. Like there's no method. There's no, it's all madness. But that's why it's so fucking good. Okay, because the actual Yu-Gi-Oh card game, from a spectator perspective, unless you're super into it, is fucking like boring and complex and like unnecessarily difficult. Okay. But when you watch Yu-Gi, just say, okay.
Shadow Realm,
I'm
I'm
on a
sending
water
you
field.
to
I can't
Tampa,
see the
Florida.
water. The tide's so high. Oh, the moon's out. Oh, that's right. The moon raises the tide. What if I attack the moon to like drain the water levels? And then he does it. Like it comes out of nowhere. But like you can kind of see the rationale. Like you can kind of get the sense that he had to actually think his way out of the
Shadow Realm.
situation. So it's not
I'm
like a
sending
cheap,
you
I
to
just happened to
Tampa,
pull the right
Florida.
card. And like it's badass. It's unpredictable. Like who would have fucking, if you had no idea about Yu-Gi-Oh and you only knew that it was a card game, you would have not have guessed that Yu-Gi-Oh was gonna attack the fucking moon. And that's badass. That's fun. I love that
That
shit.
is fun. That
Bro,
is
what
fun.
what killed me was when he fused his fucking graveyard mammoth with the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to decay it, and I was like, you can do that? Like, what the fuck?
You absolutely can't, and that's why it's fucking badass. Yeah, he was like, Kai was like, oh my god, the Blue Eyes, which was objectively the strongest card in the game at that point, and obviously there wasn't complex spell and trap cards at that point. But he was like, let me use like this fucking arrow card to like shoot my... No, I think he used polymerization on the mammoth and the arrow, and he shot the arrow into the fucking Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then it just started started to die.
That blew me, bro. I was like, what the fuck? You can actually decay your fucking
Yeah.
opponent's monster by using your fucking graveyard mammoth. I was like, what the hell?
Some people, like especially like in the card, oh my god, the card game community. Who am I fucking talking about right now? People in the card game community criticize Yu-Gi-Oh for like, they say that a good card game anime should be like instructive to some degree.
Guilty.
What's some examples of those anime?
Chaotic. It's not an anime, but if you've ever watched Chaotic, like it's like an
Yeah.
American, Japanese, Canadian. I don't know. If
I've
it's
seen it.
Canadian or
No,
not.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah,
It's just
they
like a
had.
weird thing to complain about, though. That's like, what anime does that really?
Card Fight Vanguard, the first season was exactly like literally instructional step by step of how you play the game, and they don't get into the crazy like stuff that Yu-Gi-Oh gets into until like way later. The first 2 seasons were literally like basic. This is the card game. We're playing to be the world champions or the national champions. That's literally the only stakes. Like
Yeah.
there's no death, there's no taking over the world, nothing like that. No aliens. The first 2 seasons were literally just that. So Yu-Gi-Oh is like literally the exact opposite spectrum of like I gotta save my grandfather's soul type shit.
Well, the original Yu-Gi-Oh, there is a Yu-Gi-Oh manga called OCG Structures that is like instructional how to play the current like meta game. It's like it's very watered down compared to the current meta game, but it is instructional in that sense. And I think people's issue is just that like they kind of see the animes only being relevant to the card game. I think that's the wrong way to look at it. I think you should really look at like Yu-Gi-Oh and all these other card game anime as like just their own stories to evaluate on their own merit. Like that's also why I think people are so angry about early Yu-Gi-Oh because they're like it has to adhere to like our current like standardized rule set, and it doesn't obviously. But that's why it's good, and it only seems like a bad thing when you kind of impose that kind of that rule that it has to be like the card game. But you have to remember Yu-Gi-Oh the manga came first, right? The card game was an afterthought.
That is true.
Unlike all these other games.
Well,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So some other games, Pokemon, definitely the cards came after the anime,
That's
That is
true.
type shit.
But
I
like
think, what is it? The Pokemon TCG like started as a money
Pokemon's
grab,
a
right?
card game.
Was it a money grab at first or no? I don't remember.
I don't really know, to be honest, because I
I-
wasn't
I-
like I think so though, because it
I
wasn't
think
like
it
a
was to
competitive
advertise the
at that
game.
point.
Yeah, because I think the first set of Pokemon cards literally didn't do shit, or like they didn't really do much. You know what I mean?
If I'm not mistaken, like the first like when it actually started being competitive was like years after like they actually started releasing the cards. Like so like there wasn't like a man, I gotta look this up because I'm trying to think because I don't remember when specifically like the first like world championship was for Pokemon, but I want to say it was like later 2000s. So, like it wasn't even like because the cards came out before that, like probably in the like 90s or something. I don't even know.
I think it was like very late 90s or early 2000s, something like that.
it must have been early 2000s, I think.
Yeah, I think it was either
Because-
1999 or like 2000 or 2001, something like that.
Because I think Pokemon Blue, like the Japanese one, which was like the first remake or whatever, I think that was 98.
Oh, 2002. 2002.
2002.
So we didn't even
That was
get
the
that.
first. That was
like,
the first
games
Worlds.
until-
That was the first Worlds.
Oh,
Man.
for
okay.
real? Oh, all right.
Hold on, y'all can. I
Okay,
don't
well,
want to take.
Let me ask Doofy this too. So out of the original, like I guess we can call it the Yugi era or whatever we call that. Which one of those like seasons was your favorite? Because me personally, I loved Battle City. I think it was literally like the first time where they used like the actual rules, but also it still kept kind of like that magical type vibe that the first season had. I don't know what your thoughts are on like the original like Yugi era of it, but like which one would you say was your favorite?
Real
In-
quick, it was 1996 it came out, so just to clarify. But go ahead,
card
Doofy,
game?
the cards.
Oh,
So the Worlds was what 6 years after the cards came out, so there was a decent gap. in between.
okay.
Okay, bet.
But anyways, go ahead with the Yu-Gi-Oh shit. Go ahead with the
Real. I mean, my most recent experience with the manga, which is like definitely the purest and best experience with it, but I think I appreciate Duelist Kingdom because, like, as I mentioned in my video, I think it's like a really good battle shonen arc. But I think in terms of like what I just enjoyed the most, I think it's probably Battle City also, just because the stakes are high. It feels more epic. Like the scales increased a lot. You start to see more interesting character arcs, like Yugi and Yami really starting to not just take for granted the fact that they're in one person. They start to really wrestle with the fact that they're two different people, and Yugi's dependence on Yami and Yami's kind of now confusion about his ancient Egyptian past and whatever. Just seeing how that new information starts to like drive a wedge between them because Yami's all in his head about it, and Yugi's like realizing how dependent he is on Yami, and so when he's kind of fucking in his head going down these rabbit holes. You know, the distance and the tension, blah blah blah. I don't know. Yeah, I like Battle City for all those reasons.
This is just making me realize like how little I actually remember about Yu-Gi-Oh, because I watched like a good portion of it, but it was mostly all when I was younger. So it's
Yeah.
like I don't really remember too much about like the specifics.
Like, I think that's the average is like the average person's experience with Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like they watched it when they were a kid, you know, stupid little kid. They saw the censored 4 Kids dub, and in their head they're like, you know, it was like whatever. It was like a kid's show. I don't really need to go revisit it. I saw it as a kid. Blah blah blah. Whatever. But like when you're a kid, every show seems much more simplistic than what it really is. I think.
I remember really liking it a lot. Like I remember like how hyped I would get like with the Egyptian gods and the three main ones or whatever that they had, and like when they finally got those, they were using those, and like I was like, damn, this is crazy. Yeah, I remember that specifically. Like the blue one, I remember that one specifically. Like he was
Obelisk?
crazy. I think so.
Obelisk?
Yeah.
Yeah, the goat.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, you know, I'd be glazing up Yu-Gi-Oh like crazy, but I don't think I would recommend it to anyone. I think the barrier
not?
for entry into the series
We're glazing
is just
now?
so high. Oh, I've been glazing, but like, it's like,
He glazed so much, he ended up becoming a Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber, bro. Come on.
I think it demands a certain level of like suspension of beliefs that the average anime fan won't give it. Because I mean, you do have to really just wrestle with the fact that it's fucking kids playing card games and the stakes is like the, you know, the state of the world. I think like when you reduce it to that, it seems pretty fucking ridiculous, and that can like kind of turn some people off. And yes, it employs like some of those like classic shonen tropes like friendship, and you know has a lot of stock kind of characters from the beginning that we're all so used to. So I think when you just take all that together, it's really easy for somebody to be turned off from it. And that's why I'm like, I know why I love it. I have good reasons for why I love it. Obviously, nostalgia enhances that even farther. I think actually nostalgia is what allows me to kind of make that step over that initial barrier. I do think that I have legitimate reasons for my praise for it, but I think to recommend it now, today, I would have a hard time doing so.
I think it's still funny that Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, I think, was the first time I ever experienced Isekai. And I was like, oh shit.
That's right,
they're in another world, bro. What the fuck? And also, you know, GX, you sing his praises all the time. You think it's peak, right? GX is like
Yeah,
the peak.
GX is, I think, probably my favorite of all the Yu-Gi-Ohs.
Yeah, can you explain to our viewers why you think that?
Motherfucking Jaden Yuki, Judai Yuki, the GOAT, okay? The face of my brand, my baby boy, my
Yeah.
precious.
My baby
Okay.
boy.
That's crazy.
There's just so much like ridiculous depth in that one character arc that really blows my asshole open to like extreme
What?
lengths.
I'm
You heard
sorry.
me?
Damn.
Hey, Ichiban, we might need a little bit of PR team on that one.
Yo, that shit farts on my ass, dog. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all.
Damn. Dude, you know what's
Uh,
crazy? I just imagine like Jade and Yugi like talking to your asshole and it gets like bigger and wider. I'm like, damn.
Oh,
That's what I
That's some madness. That's some madness.
PR team, please help.
All right.
I think they're
I mean-
here.
I
Wait,
mean,
hold
for-
on,
I-
hold on. I think I hear them.
Jesus. The PR team is a little fucking dumbfounded right now by the comments that have been said in the past, 10 fucking seconds?
You have to spice it up. Make sure everyone's still listening.
So, ladies and gentlemen, due to the magnitude of the comments that have been made previously, we do also want to just let everybody know that this is all hypothetical and in GTA. So we're okay
In
for the most
GTA
part.
is crazy.
It's all in GTA.
I
We're all talking
didn't know
about
Yu-Gi-Oh
card
was in
games and
GTA,
games.
guys.
You can
What,
talk.
the
mean,
Greater
you can
Toronto
be-
area?
Wait, you can talk into an asshole in GTA?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
On the
said-
streets of
so-
Toronto, you
so
can
yeah,
talk into a lot of things.
So,
thing
so
is,
yeah,
that's-
for the PR team,
the
we're very.
six.
We just want to show everybody that we're very supportive of like everybody's individual kinks. So you know, we're no slut shamers, we're no kink shamers. We're all you know open to what everybody's interested in. You know, it's like whatever you're into, that's what you're into. You know, no judgment here, and this is a safe and fun environment. You know, no
Sometimes.
you're gonna be-
Depending on.
You're gonna be good. You know, so we're all dabbed up here and we're all chilling.
Alex, can you please show your phone again?
You finally noticed it.
I did peep that. I was like, the fuck is going on?
That is crazy glazing. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie, that is a crazy glaze, bro.
I gotta get a bad picture of him next time. I did that to Ichiban a couple months ago.
Oh yeah,
Pop it
that
out,
was
buddy.
that
Pop
was
it
that
out.
was crazy. That was.
It's
crazy.
funny because like it was
it
almost
out.
like life censored it, like the universe censored it a little bit.
Pop
But
it
yeah,
out.
so Jaden Yugi is the goat. Why is he the goat again?
I think it's
Yeah, Archie, you think he's the GOAT for sure. Yeah. Just, let Doofy tell you why he's the GOAT, so then you can, that's why you thought he was the GOAT too.
I like Yusei a lot, but go ahead with Jaden.
I just think that the trajectory of his character arc was really impressive to me because before I ever like read the Yu-Gi-Oh manga and realized, what surprising depths it had, I think GX was the first one to really force me to look at it a little more seriously because like when you watch season 1 in the dub, like most people do as a kid, it's a lot of stupid like fart jokes and just like really I think it's genuinely funny, a lot of like the ridiculous things that they say in the GX dub. Like it is for me genuinely funny. I think it's like funny at like an ironic level, but regardless, the source of my enjoyment is the fucking voice acting and the lines they be delivering in those early seasons. Anyways, Judai Yuki is just like a dumb little bitch in those fucking early seasons, and it's hilarious, right?
He kind of is. I'm not gonna.
And it's fucking hilarious. But then, like, you can kind of subtly see this character arc developing where it's like, it's a lot of episodic stuff of, Jaden, Yuki, and the gang, get into trouble. Oh no, Judai has to get them out of trouble by dueling. And that kind of happens a lot. And I think by the time you get into, like, season 3, you could kind of see that he's a little worn out by that. And, like, he's kind of trying to make some distance between him and his friends. And, if, to the average, like, viewer, it's like, it's whatever. Nothing serious is happening. But then they introduce, like, Johan or Jesse, like, the green-haired dude.
Yeah.
And then they're
Johan.
suddenly...
I know he was in there.
Shut up.
This guy.
Wait, I had a question.
That would be a very different dynamic.
I had a question. How is the Yu-Gi-Oh GX an isekai?
In season 3, they get transported to a different dimension.
Okay. Well, we're like,
Yeah, it's pretty
I
base.
saw Yugi at one point in that show. Come on. I was like, when the fuck did that become a fucking...
It's pretty dope. That is, I think, the best season. But I mean, that in that season, that's where like Johan's introduced, and we kind of see like Judai just say fuck all of his other friends and just start hanging out with Johan. And I think a lot of people are like, they kind of characterize this as like him just saying fuck his old friends, what an awful friend Judai is. But like they kind of ignore the fact that for the last 2 seasons, they've just been like relying on him to duel, and so dueling for him has changed from this like thing he used to do for fun to being a chore to bail his friends out. And then finally with Johan, he has that freedom because Johan's strong enough to duel for himself, and Johan can save himself from these situations. So finally, it's no longer like Judai, the group leader, and all the gang. It's like Johan and Judai, best friends together forever, and they can both duel really well, and they can have fun again. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Archie, what are you?
What?
And then you just have to
what
watch
you were
season
doing.
3.
You know what you were doing, buddy.
Yeah, I mean they were the best of buddies, bro. What can I
They
say?
were best buddies, man.
For
And then you
sure.
have to watch season 3 because just seeing Johan kind of get snatched up.
And then he goes crazy.
Yeah, and then just kind of see like Judai kind of really being put to the test. I mean, you really get to see the extent he's willing to go for Johan. I mean, he's kind of in a position where he's almost ready to kill all of his friends just to get Johan back. It's pretty badass. And then fucking Judai gets taken over too, and it's like, what is going on here, folks?
He did.
And then in season 4, he's just this kind of stoic and standoffish individual on a serious character arc, and then we get like the most beautiful final duel of all time in Judai versus Yugi that really captures, I think, his whole character arc. By the way, bro doesn't even show up to his graduation ceremony. That's just how like fucking like he's like, I outgrown these motherfuckers over the past few years.
No,
I'm like
serious.
I have nothing. But it's like it's serious in his even in the way he's animated. Like he's just animated much more seriously. Like the body language is different. It's like there's a lot of subtlety in it. So you go to like this stoic, standoffish, like I'm gonna pave my own path kind of guy. You see that and like how do we get here? And then you look back at season 1 and like it's this fucking like funny bloke that's just like making fart jokes. You know what I mean? So it's the fact that they're able to accomplish that transformation and do it so smoothly, so seamlessly. I'm like, it's genuinely peak writing, and I'm here for it.
Do you think this is just my opinion? Do you think his duel with Zayn like really started? You see like little changes in Jaden where he's kind of like growing out of that little kid like happy-go-lucky phase. You know what I mean? Like that final duel with Zayn, right before Zayn goes crazy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you see that?
Like episode 52, I think, is specifically, it's the Academy duel, and
Hold
they
up the
both.
episode number. Hold on.
It's a bit of a classic duel, man. Yeah, and like it ends in a draw. That definitely is like a turning point. Yeah, I think that's in the midst of season 2, maybe. I don't know, but that's definitely because at that point, like his stature and reputation in the Academy has kind of grown a lot, and like I think he's starting to feel the effects of that, and the responsibility is much more pressing as opposed to like just the social responsibility he had in his friend group. Now it's like it's kind of grown to a more societal thing. Society being fucking Dual Academy Island or whatever, but
Right. That is always crazy how they're like, yo, this whole world depends on this card game. That always blew me. I don't know, man.
yeah.
I liked
That's funny.
I liked 5Ds where they had the motorcycles.
thought that
But
was
I
a
know
good
people.
anime.
I know people shit on it though because they're like, "What the card games on motorcycles? What the fuck?" But I actually liked it. I liked the story with Yusei and Jack, and even the season after I thought was cool because they added like new aspects of the duel with like the new speed world or whatever. I thought that was cool. Definitely after season 2, I kind of fell off from it, but hey, I thought 5Ds was cool, even though people shit on it.
I gotta rewatch it still, but like it's had a renaissance like recently-ish. I think people
Yeah.
actually praise it more than the others because I think 5Ds tackles the most like mature themes. You know, it does a lot of like commentary on class and just like the way that the poor are treated, blah blah blah. I honestly I don't understand where all this analysis comes from. It's been so long since I've watched this shit, probably like 10 years, but I'm excited to rewatch it one day and like really sink my teeth into what it has to
Really
offer.
analyze
Oh,
it.
you
Really
should.
analyze
You
it.
should. I would love an analysis on freaking 5D.
I just hate watching anime. Like it's so fucking draining for me to watch anime.
That's
I can read a
crazy.
manga no issue, but like
I'm
bro,
sorry.
5Ds is
What?
like 160 episodes. Like that's a lot
That's
for
too
me right
much.
now.
I can
But-
see that, especially if it's that long.
What about Saruto 5Ds?
Oh, Saruto 5Ds?
Yeah.
I might have to hop on that. Actually, that's different.
It's-
That's my
it's
spiritual.
different. It's a
That's my
different
spiritual
level.
calling.
I know River wants to talk about his conquest on the Pokemon world, bro. So
I'm
go
actually
ahead,
curious.
River.
I didn't know this
Before-
about you, Riv.
Go
This is
ahead,
dope as
River.
fuck.
It's
Talk
a
about
River
your
lore.
talk about your
bitches.
two. Talk about your 2 world championships, bro. Go
You're
ahead.
two world champion.
I didn't want to quickly
bitches.
before we transition to Pokemon. I was gonna ask Alex and Ichiban if they had any experience with Yu-Gi-Oh as well. Before we get away from
I've only seen the very first Yu-Gi-Oh, and I think it was just like
Duelist
thing.
Kingdom.
like the first season, like
Oh,
first
okay,
first
okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh first season,
right.
and that's when they had it on Netflix. I don't know if they still do, but I like binge watched it, and I was like, yo, I didn't like when I was younger, I didn't understand what the fuck Yu-Gi-Oh was. Like I was like, okay, I see some monsters coming out these cards. I don't understand the life points thing, but damn, like this shit is pretty cool. And I thought it was cool. And then I rewatched it again and understanding a little bit more, I was like, yo, when the fuck did Yu-Gi-Oh become so cool?
Still on
I was like,
Netflix.
yeah, I was like, maybe it was because I was just like a dumb kid and I didn't really understand like the whole concept.
To be fair, we all are.
It'd be like
Yeah.
that. It'd be like that.
Yeah.
Except for me, I was built different.
You were built different. Yeah, true. Yeah, he's got glasses, bro. That's bro. Already
Yep.
better than River.
I still don't
Wow,
understand why
okay.
I still don't understand why Joey Wheeler has a Brooklyn accent. I still don't get it.
That shit is so funny because I thought
Why?
the same
Like,
thing.
I don't think you know what's crazy. They didn't have to do that. That's crazy.
That's what it do, Yugi.
What?
Hey, that's funny you say. Alex, bro, what about you, bro?
So I watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh! It was when I was a kid. I really loved Kribo as a kid. I think that's why River likes me a lot because I look like Kribo.
I can see
What?
it.
Rebo. Oh my god.
I can see it.
And then I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D, which I thought was pretty good because at the time I would watch cartoons before I went to school to take the bus to school, and it would be on around like 7 in the morning. So I would watch a new episode
Yeah.
every morning before I
Yep.
left my grandpa's house to go to school.
Dang.
Them early mornings.
Speaking of grandparents' house, so River, where are you today?
You
Because
know,
that's
I'm
not
out. I'm
that's
out,
not
you know.
your usual setup in the back there.
I'm out and about.
Yo,
you
yo,
know,
River, why do
stuff
you look
like
like you turned on light mode on your setup?
You know, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
It's
bro,
just
what's
the
going on?
lighting. You know, the
Hey
side.
River, you got some new
I'm,
curtains in the back, yo. What's going on?
Has your
you
wall
know,
always been
I'm-
that color,
I'm willing-
River?
Yeah, for sure. I'm willing to go anywhere that's necessary. You know, nothing can stop me from being able to record the pods. You know,
Oh, you
I'll
went.
always be here.
Wait. So you went somewhere to record? Where
I
are
don't
you?
know. You could interpret that how you want to interpret it.
No, you just said it. You will do anything to get where you
No,
need
if
to
I
go.
did
in order
have to go
record.
somewhere, you know, hypothetically.
Yo, ask
Yeah,
him the real
so-
question. Would you suck dick to record? Like,
What?
Yo.
What? Oh my goodness, brother.
We lost him.
that's what Ichiban just
We lost
say
him.
it. Say
Hold
it.
on, bro. Yeah, no, you know, like,
This is insane.
Anyways.
hey, anything for the pod, right?
But-
Am I right, boys?
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah, no.
Anything for the
All
pod?
right,
So you
all right.
would? Well, good to know.
Easy.
I didn't say that.
Wow,
I'm just
brother.
saying, bro.
Guys.
In case we're ever in that
Bro, you're
situation,
hold on,
you're-
'cause you're
don't step
dealing
up to Archie, you're if we're ever in that situation, you're stepping up to the plate first, buddy.
First,
Whoa.
actually, it would be the cleanest first. So.
No. We're not. We wouldn't all be doing it. Just
I-
one
no, I don't-
person.
Wait, what do you mean?
I
I'm
don't
not. I'm not. Who volunteered me?
I'd
Fuck outta
only,
here.
I said
Why?
Archie, Alex. I said Archie.
No, I said I'd only do it if we all do it, and I'm first.
Okay, well, then
That's
not
that's
happening.
that. Oh.
I go lie. Anyways, moving on.
Anyways,
Oh my God.
PR team.
Mr. World Champion here wants to flex real quick.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know,
world champion of
Doofy,
what, I
we do
wonder?
not suck dick, Doofy. It's just them two.
Why you?
No, listen. I support all of you, and no
Hey,
matter any
Doofy,
ventures
Doofy.
you do for the podcast.
Notice how we started talking about
Hold on.
world championship, and then immediately River just starts talking about blowing people. Like
That's not what happened.
There
That
might-
is
there
not
might
what
be a
happened.
connection.
I need to see those trophies, River, because I'm not sure what their trophies in anymore.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
it,
what are
says,
the
it says
Watch-
Pokemon
watch the trophy say
TCG
best
City Championship. Oh my goodness gracious, that's so bad. But the real question is, Doofy, what would you do for the big three to come back?
That's a good question. Unfortunately, it feels like I've been left behind by the other two. Fucking Crash got his Chainsaw Man podcast. Pokesol was talking about a Bleach podcast.
I saw that.
I'm going back to the
Yikes.
ass cast, bro. I'm going back to my roots. I'm bringing back a Noob and Tayo.
How the hell?
Yeah.
How do you talk about Bleach in one podcast? Like that's my thing. How much shit can you
Bro,
talk about?
have you ever talked to Pokesol before? Broken.
Yeah, a little bit.
He
He
is
on Family Feud, but that's
the
probably
certified
time
Bleach
they talk.
yapper. He will find something to say. He's always got something to say. Informative and well spoken at that.
I thought you didn't like him anymore. What's
No, why would I not like
I
him?
thought you guys had beef now.
I mean, yeah, we have beef. Fuck him.
Whoa,
Sorry.
whoa.
I have to separate
now we
real
got
life
beef.
in the
All right,
character.
we're taking this clip out of context. It's going on Twitter.
Well, we're gonna have to start beef with River so we can get popular.
No, that's good.
Brony
Alright,
nipples.
Alright.
I know y'all really wanted me to talk about Pokemon. You know what I'm saying?
Leaf and Astro. This is the time where you put the clip in of River showing off his 2 trophies a few pods
Yeah.
ago.
A few, a lot of pods ago.
Pikachu is my favorite Pokemon.
Let's see them trophies. Let's see them trophies.
We're doing.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's so
wow.
cute. Man
Dang.
has receipts.
What does
Mm.
what does it say? What does it say?
2014, Pokemon Champion, City Champion.
You
2014.
were champion before Ash? Crazy.
2030. Oh,
My
yeah,
mom
it's the
says I'm a
one.
handsome boy.
Who's your favorite Pokemon, River?
My
What is your
favorite,
favorite
Infernape.
Yo, this man got a basic ass answer. Damn.
Oh,
You could pick Charizard, man. That's a basic ass
Alright, you
He
know,
said
I
you're
don't care.
basic.
I don't care.
That's
answer. Basic.
Infernape's
bitch.
my guy, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, that's the OG, bro. He was my, first, in Platinum, that was my favorite game. You know what
I
I'm
was gonna
saying?
say first love.
That's insane. That's insane. He's the first Pokemon I got to level 100. You know what I'm saying?
Aw.
He was my guy, man. My guy right there. For homie, the homie. But yeah. So my ventures in cards, since that's what we're talking about. Let me see. So how did that even start? Literally, so we can start from a little bit in the beginning, so we can get some good River lore here today, because I know Doofy was, very
I'm
excited.
pretty excited for this. I'm pretty excited for this. Dare I say I'm interested?
So basically, back in the day, me and my dad would like always go to the local comic book store, and we get comics and stuff like that, because he was pretty heavy into Marvel. Oh my gosh, this is insane.
gosh,
So
Alex.
we would like go there a lot. Basically, what happened was I would also watch I was also watching the Pokemon anime, like, as one does on Cartoon Network and stuff like that, in the mornings and stuff like that. So basically, I saw the cards and I was like, damn, those look so cool. And so eventually my dad bought me some cards and stuff like that. And I had some and I was like, damn, this is dope. And I kind of just start collecting some. And then basically we ended up finding out that at the local comic book store, there actually was like people who would play Pokemon there. Like there was kind of a little thing going on and stuff like that. They'd have every, I think, Sunday mornings. So basically at that point, I, just went there, you know what I'm saying? And then they kind of like taught me like, okay, like this is how you play, whatever. I probably got like a deck, like one of those starter decks, and just to like play and stuff like that. And then eventually kind of got going from there. I even remember like for one of my birthdays, like my friends were like really not even into that shit. But like I wanted to like do like a Pokemon card tournament, because like I hadn't really got into like the competitive scene. So like we just like made a bunch of like decks, and then like all my friends came like to the comic book store and we like did like a tournament thing. So that was, I remember that was something.
So they did a tournament with just you and your friends? Just like,
Yeah.
Yo, I'm jealous.
For my
What the
birthday.
fuck?
It was my birthday party. Yeah, it was for
That's
my
dope
birthday
as
party.
Your
fuck.
birthday party was
Yeah.
playing Pokemon card games.
Yes,
of
bro.
course.
Wow.
Damn.
How old are you?
Damn.
Probably like 8. I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's
something
acceptable.
Like
That's
9,
acceptable.
maybe.
That's acceptable.
Bro, if he was
would've been like,
28,
it was
that'd
like-
still be
it was
acceptable,
last
dog.
year, guys. It was
If I
last
could
year.
put fucking 8 people together to make an IRL tournament on my birthday, that'd be the dopest shit ever.
That actually sounds fun though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Oh,
down.
but-
I'll
but
fly to
you-
Canada.
but you
Yeah.
you would all have to buy the cases of cards, and you have to make your
Yeah.
deck right then and there. You can't
Oh,
use
It's like a
it.
draft.
buy a box? That's kind of fire.
You have to
That's
buy a box
that's
and
a
make it
fire
deck out of the
idea.
box. Yeah, you would have to do that.
Oh man, that'd be a fun
Yeah,
YouTube video too.
yo,
for
River's
whoever
like-
would watch that.
River's like, I know what I'm doing my
I
next
wish I'd have
birthday.
watched that.
All
It's
right.
crazy.
No, so no. I said for whoever will watch that. Because there's like Pokemon is actually like pretty popular. I don't know how
It's
popular the card game
surprisingly.
has got now.
I think it's the third biggest card game. I think right now. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's behind Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure.
Damn,
I
because
think.
I wasn't like as heavy into it anymore. I've pretty much gotten away from it. I know one of my friends, because I actually got one of my friends into it, as well, pretty into it. I'm pretty sure he got back into it like recently as well. But anyways, I guess back to the lore. So kind of started out playing that, and then we just kind of go there on Sundays and just have a good time. You know, I actually met some really great people there. Shout out to them, and stuff like that. And we just do that, and then like eventually I like entered a tournament. I remember like because they would like teach me, and like so I had gotten like a decent deck. I remember going into a tournament like at the store, and like I feel like I didn't do too bad. Like I wasn't good. I definitely didn't do good by any means, but like I wasn't like completely out of place. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't that bad like the first one, but the first one never goes too well. I know I definitely had some losses. Because some of the dudes like in the area were actually like pretty freaking good. Because like it was like so there's a bigger city near me, and like that's where like everyone came. It's like each tournament there'd be tournaments at random stores, and like basically like we'd all like everyone from like the group. Because there was this big store. Basically, that's where like everyone would go to, like the whole like group of like the people who were like competitive, and like we all like travel to each of these tournaments. So there'd be like random tournaments in like random cities, like all in the area, and we just all like travel. I remember going like traveling to tournaments that were like 3 hours away.
3 hours.
We go, bro. Like
Holy
me and my dad like got a hotel, and we like do the tournament. Like, bro, I was in there, bro.
Wait.
Like,
So, wait, did your dad play with you, or did he just like?
no.
take you?
He just, bro, because I was young, so I couldn't like go by
Oh
myself.
right,
So,
you were.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, yeah.
Your dad
like,
is such a good dad. My dad.
um,
was
Your dad's a
not-
cool
shout
dad. I'm
to
not
him.
gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Kinda
Your
dope.
dad's cool.
Yeah, he kinda dope.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
How old are you
pretty-
around this time?
When I was getting heavily into it, probably like
So I was
12,
20.
maybe like 12.
I
something like that.
love that because like in
Um,
my head I'm imagining like a 12-year-old River just like beating the shit out of in Pokemon like some fucking 25-year-old sweaty out of shape dudes, and they're
Well,
getting so tilted by it, and you're just like fucking you're owning them.
You competed
Man.
in the junior division though, right? Or some shit?
Yeah, so there's juniors, senior, and master. So I through most of the time I never competed in the juniors. The juniors is like very young. That's like
Oh.
I don't know what the juniors is. Probably like 9 and under, 8 and under. So then the seniors is like that's like 10 and up or something like that.
Oh.
And then masters is like once you hit like 16 and up or something like that. And then that's like everybody past that age. So like I never got to masters. I stopped kind of playing before I was in the masters.
So you
but,
tell me, River,
um,
River smart guys? What?
This is crazy, but so like at that place, I also met some guys like that were older, probably like I remember one was like 3 or 4 years older because I went to my high school. I remember he was a senior when I was a freshman, but then like all the rest of them were like older, like in their 20s, like so it was like him and then like others that were like 5-6 years older, and like I would like play with them a lot because like they were like the ones that would always come and they would actually travel. So I remember they would go to tournaments too, like the same ones as me or whatever, and I was pretty close with them and stuff like that. And then I remember I got kind of close with the other guys at this place, and like then I remember going to regionals in the city, and then I also went to a couple like outside, like this, like I say, hours away. And then I remember I also went to nationals. I only went to nationals once, but that was a great experience. Like nationals was so fun. I went like 6-4, so I missed the cut by like I was close to making the cut because it was top 128. I think I wasn't that close. Maybe I was 5-4. And I missed it. But I remember I made I won the 2 cities. But I also made
I like
made
how
the cut of regionals.
this man randomly just like sped through. Oh, I won 2 cities, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
We'll get back to that. We can get back to that because it's like we'll get back to that. But yeah, so I was talking about nationals. Like basically, what happens at nationals is like you play, and like after the tournament's done, there's like hella side stuff like going on like during it. So I remember I played like probably like 20 tournaments of like the tournaments would be like this because it'd be like 8 people would be in the tournament, and you'd have to like sign up, be 8 people, and just bang, 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 and then if you won, or you like got like high in the tournament. I remember I won like probably like 3 or something, and I get like half a box of cards like for free. Like just every time you would do that, you just get like so. I had so many cards. Like it was so fun. Like I remember just creating random decks and I just play like it was because nationals was like 2 days. That was a great time. But anyways, I guess we could talk about the cities now. What happened was the first cities I won was
what city? What city?
I don't remember which one. I think
Was it in Illinois?
should I
or
tell
was
them
it
which one? It's in Missouri.
It was in Missouri. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
fuck-
I live, kind of in an area that's close to Missouri. So, so yeah,
okay. Well, fuck,
it's like
fuck those guys.
What'd you say, River? You said your address was beep 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 beep. beep.
This man
This
River
is
just stomps
crazy.
all over your state.
I don't
bro.
know where the
Like,
fuck Missouri
No,
is.
because there's not as prevalent like where in my area. So like throughout like the places like I'd have to travel farther in Illinois than I would to in Missouri to like go to tournaments. So like the better tournaments that I was closer to were over there. So like basically it was one of those, and I remember very very vividly like everyone had this deck with Blastoise. It was Blastoise
Keldeo.
and Keldeo. Yes, Blastoise Keldeo. Yes.
I remember that deck. I remember
Yes.
because
Ooh.
I had friends that also played TCG,
Right.
and they told me everyone played a Keldeo deck. I was like,
Everyone was running Keldeo
what the
Blastoise.
fuck?
Everybody was running that shit. And there was a few people, it was coming to light. There was a new deck on the scene. Ray Eels, Rayquaza and Elekid. The eel one. And he had this ability, I forget what the ability was, but the ability was sick. He had like Elekid had a sick ability, and they like perfectly worked with Rayquaza because Rayquaza was strong as shit. And then like you just put like that deck was sick, and like not too many people were running it yet. But I decided to run it, you know what I'm saying? And basically I cooked everybody, bro, because they were all running Blastoise Cuddy. I cooked them, bro. Like
It
just
was all
ran
matchup.
through.
It was all just a match. It was a matchup thing.
I played a couple
basically.
people that were running radios because like those
Oh,
are like the only two decks. I still beat them as well. So like it wasn't like just the matchups, but like that definitely helped because I remember I was beating people that like I thought were like sick. I beat them. I was like, damn, like this is crazy. Because I remember like always just looking up to like these people like, dang, these guys are so good. And like I was like beating them. And I'm like, this is crazy. And like I just kept going and kept going. I ended up winning. I was like, wow, this is insane. Yeah, I remember there was this one dude in our area. He went to Worlds. He was sick. I remember. I think I want to say, did I beat him during that tournament? I think I did. Yeah, I beat him. And like I remember
So
like
you
we
beat
took
a guy that
picture
went to
after.
World.
Yeah. Type shit. But he was good. Like he was clad. Like he was really good. But yeah. So yeah, that was a great time. I always remember that. That was sick.
I see you reminiscing for real. Damn, you were
No,
like, damn,
facts,
I
bro.
used to.
That shit was fire.
I saw River. I saw River thing. Was like, damn, I used to be the shit.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even like it was just a lot of fun. Like and that whole experience because I remember like I was always kind of like the guy that was like that everyone was kind of mentoring more. So I was just kind of getting into the scene. I hadn't really like done any like I hadn't really earned anything. Like I was just kind of like the guy that everyone kind of looked at as someone who was still learning. So to finally like win, it was like damn, like it was just it was like came full circle a little bit. Like I finally like felt like I like belonged almost like in the type shit.
Like you could hang with the big boys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then basically I did that was when I was heavy into it. Was like after nationals, I remember because of how much I was gonna have to put into Pokemon to be successful. At that point, I felt like I needed to make a decision, and my parents were kind of in the same way, just from a money standpoint, between soccer and Pokemon. Obviously ended up playing soccer more so and focusing on that. But then eventually I came back to playing Pokemon again for a little bit. I went to a few tournaments. I remember so when I came back was when I won my second cities.
He took a break, came back, and still won. What the fuck? This
See,
dude,
it
right?
He was
wasn't- it
still
wasn't
the
even, like,
GOAT.
that crazy, like yeah.
What
I
deck
mean,
was it this time? The same deck?
I'm gonna get to that, but I remember there was one I went to. I think this was like actually later. I think the last cities I played in. I remember I got to the quarterfinals, and we because I think in the quarters it's like best 2 out of 3 or something. I had lost like the first game, and we were on the second game, and like I had to like decide whether I was gonna quit and go to the soccer game or just stay and keep playing. I ended up just going to the soccer game because I was like I think I'm gonna lose anyway, so I just folded. But I think that was the last one I played in. But anyways, that just came to my mind. But yes, the cities that I won. The second one was Virizion Genesect. That was the deck. And that deck was also sick. That was another great deck. I forget what other decks were going around at that time. But I know there was a few people using that deck. Like, it was semi-popular. But like there was some other, I can't remember the specific decks that were going around. But I remember that one was a little bit more challenging than the first one because I definitely had a good matchup against most of them with the first time. But I remember like, I definitely, it was a good performance. It was a good performance. I did what I had to do and stuff like that. I remember being hella nervous. I remember going to the bathroom like during the finals and I was like low-key like shaking a little bit. I was like, oh shit, like, cause I felt like I was doing like well, but I was like, oh shit, like I had to clutch up, and then I did. And I was like, damn, okay. So yeah,
He still got it. He still got it.
Still got
That
it.
was dope. Yeah. But that's mostly most of the lore. I'm trying to remember if I missed anything. I think that was the majority of the stuff. I don't have to go into too much detail, but type shit.
Damn, this dude acting like, man, this is when I really like was in my prime. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it felt.
Prime is
I was
crazy.
like, yo, this dude's
Nah, bro,
Pokemon.
because like I just had so much fun. Like it was just like
It always be the guys that have fun.
It's a great time. It was just a great time.
That's crazy. By the way, Astro or Leaf, whoever's editing this, it's the podcast called like
Our gateway into anime.
our
or something
gateway
like
into anime world.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been trying to find the timestamp of when you fucking brought out the
that? Even
trophies.
good looking for it. That's funny.
I'm looking for it. I'm like, where's the timestamp? I found the pod, but where's the timestamp? I'll have to look for it later. But so like River, I also entered tournaments.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think I was the only one that was kind of a little song when it came to the anime card games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like
that
I
was
said,
Oh, fuck.
like I said earlier, I played a card game called Card Fight Vanguard, which is
Yeah.
not as popular. Definitely more on the niche side for sure. The anime was actually cool. I first got into the card game because I thought the anime looked good, and as well as I saw the artwork of the cards and stuff, and they look dope as hell. Whenever I first saw the artwork, I actually found one of the last decks I made before I quit playing. These are one of the cards. Like, if you guys check out the art, this shit looks cool as hell. I don't know if you can see that.
No, that's fire. Hold on.
Like, this artwork
That's
is fucking
nice.
insane. What is it? Here's another one. Death Scythe or whatever.
Like that
And
one.
this is my ace, the main guy that I made my deck around Dragonic Vanquisher at the time. And this dude looked sick at the time. These are one of the last formats that I did. And the deck I actually went to regionals with, I can't find it, but called Spike Brothers. It's a very niche deck based on American football, but it's an anti-meta deck. I believe people who have played card games know what anti-meta decks are.
Yes, sir.
Basically, what I played was a rush down, beat down deck. So at the time when I was playing Card Fight Vanguard, there was a brand new card that was taking over the format, which was Dragonic Overlord The End. Anyone that knows that, it struck fear in you. I'm sorry, it did. It struck fear in me a little bit. Damn. And there was another card called Majesty Lord Blaster. That was the other meta deck that was going on. So
Lord Blaster.
yeah,
Hey, yo.
Majesty Lord Blaster.
Hey, yo.
It blasted like crazy. Anyways,
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Honestly, so the way this game works is if you take 6 damage, you lose. And one of Majesty Lord Blaster's ability is if it hits you, you automatically take 2 damage, which at the time was fucking insane. It was blasted. I was like, oh shit. So basically, my deck was a rush down, beat down deck. So basically, I made sure they took damage as quick as possible. And with my deck, it went up to, at the time, power levels where it literally could hit them as hard as possible. Like, literally, like, it would be hard for them to block this shot, because both those decks were the 2 most defensive decks in the game, just because of their base power level. But I hit them hard. I made it to top 16.
Fire.
Yeah, that was kind of the highlight of my Card Fight Vanguard stint, I guess you could say. But I think what made me realize I was actually
Hey, that's better than I ever did at regionals.
What made me realize I was super prepared, I went to the same card shop as the former number 2 ranked player in the world for English format. His name is Hank. Shout out to Hank.
That's sick.
Yo, shout out Hank.
You could actually look up his.
Me of something too.
You can look up this video on the Card Fight Vanguard official YouTube. They showed the match between him and the guy and the number 1 guy, and it was. I was like, yo, Hank is actually that guy. And what's funny is that I remembered after he was ranked number 2, there were people that would come into the card shop and like be nervous around Hank.
I'm saying, bro, like the best people are like celebrities, bro. Like for real.
But honestly, when I played, I was just like, yo, hey Hank, how's it going? Like literally, he's just a dude. So I'm like,
I know. Well, yeah, I mean that's how most people are. Like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it's funny that people get nervous playing him, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, he's gonna beat my ass." I go up to Hank, I was like, "I'm beating your ass." Like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck, Hank. You're just a guy to me, but not
like
for real.
That's fine. That's fine. I remember I met I think it was nationals. I remember meeting the 3-time world champion, bro. I was like, bro, like I was like geeking, bro. I was geeking. I got my mat signed by him and everything, bro. What's his name? Jason Kwasinski or something like that, bro. Bro was so cold. He was so cold. Oh my gosh, he was sick. I remember like he won 2, took a break, like a fat break, came back, won again. Bro,
Yeah.
Bro.
It's always those guys, bro. I'm like,
bro.
How do you just take a break for a whole year, come back, and just still
Bro, it was
keep
long.
winning?
I swear it was longer than a year. It was like 3 years. It was like 3 years. He came back that very year and won again. I was like, yeah, he's different. He's just different.
He's the GOAT.
he's
the GOAT, bro. I was like,
I remember,
man.
I would watch his game. Bro, I was studying tape, bro. I was studying
This
film.
man looked at film. This man looked.
I was watching film, bro. Worlds will come on. I'll be like, bro, Ross Kaufman versus Jason Krasinski, bro. Oh my gosh, this is such a lit matchup, bro. Who's gonna win, bro? Bro.
This dude. Yeah, okay, I can't even be judging because literally around the same
Oh my
time, I was
gosh,
looking
man.
up secret cards that could beat this deck. I was like,
I was
yo,
on a card databases building decks too, like 24/7.
shout out TCG player, bro. Those
Oh
guys,
my
that,
goodness,
that
bro.
website saved my ass.
Crazy.
Not gonna lie.
Bro, and the online one, oh my gosh, I
There's
was playing
Pokemon
that too.
Online.
It was like in each pack you get like an online pack.
Yep.
So you like scan it and get out, bro.
I love the way they run that shit. I wish they did that with
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh. Because
man.
like I'd be playing Master Duel now, super fun, and it's pretty much like what the Pokemon card game online thing is. But like the
Yeah.
fact that you had those fucking codes, man,
Yeah.
that y'all are like you don't understand how lucky you are. Because Master Duel is fucking ruthless for trying to get points to craft the cards you need.
That's fair,
think-
bro. But it wasn't that good of a wasn't that good though. It was like kind of iffy. I don't know. It might have got better though, but
out
Are
of
people just
all
not
the-
approaching it like seriously enough, or
no, it was just
bro.
like the actual like the format of the game, like online. It just wasn't really the best. It
just
could've been.
clunky UI?
I think so.
Or
I
slow?
remember
Okay.
not really liking it for some reason. And maybe it's because I couldn't get all the cards I wanted to like use. It was like really hard because like they didn't have. I don't think you could like buy them. It was like only if you packed them. So it was like it was
Right.
just kind of a struggle to like
Yep.
you know like you couldn't go. It wasn't like a online market or anything. It was just
Yeah.
that,
Well,
I think that's what it was that got me.
I get that. I actually like. I'm playing Master Duel, and it's exactly like that. Like, there's no. You can't just. No, me when I lie, because you can craft cards in Master Duel. I lied to you, but like you need to like fucking have like the points to do so. It's and like to get the ultra rare cards, you need to use ultra rare points, and you only get ultra rare points. Like they're so fucking hard to get. Blah blah blah. Okay,
What
but
does that mean?
Oh,
yeah.
by the way, I found the timestamp. 5750, our gateway into the anime world. Editors, get on that. Doofy, if you want to check that out later on. Dude, it's actually
Oh
crazy
my
how he just
gosh.
held up the trophy and was
Wait, how do you know I didn't already watch this? Like, why are you assuming I don't watch the
Oh,
flow?
dude, I don't know. You said you acted like you didn't know about the trophies.
that is
Hey,
that
you
is
caught me. You caught me in my lies. I was gonna, I was gonna try
Here
and.
we go. List of world champions. Hold on. I'm gonna find. Yes, it's Jason Klasinski.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Jason
find
Klasinski.
yourself on the list. I was getting excited.
I
The world
thought you were
champions,
Bro,
River the
he
Flow
won-
God.
He won in 2006, and then he won in 2008, and then he took a break, came back in 2013, and won again.
The
Damn.
goat.
5-year
Go.
break, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. He's him. He hasn't won again though, so
I gotta
he probably stopped playing.
my mom just called me, sorry, that's why I was muted.
No, you're good.
She said I had to go and pick up my little brother from school because
Shout
he
out, little
just got
brother.
back from soccer practice.
No, okay.
Okay.
Do you have any inputs you want to give on something before you go? Because I know you said you had some experience a little bit with something. I think. Right?
Yeah, like the amount of card game anime has actually just been expanding,
okay,
not
yeah.
just with Yu-Gi-Oh, but with like other anime too, and not necessarily like the fantasy or magic type, but like when I think of card game anime, the first thing that comes into mind is Yu-Gi-Oh, but another one that came into mind is one that's a little bit more recently made, I guess, well, relatively recent is Kakegurui. It's
Okay.
not
Real.
it's not
Yeah.
specifically
Real.
card game, but it's like gambling and it has to do with all that too.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of how Yu-Gi-Oh started, right? Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't a card game manga at first. It was just like a game manga.
It was. Just
I don't know. Maybe Kakegurui, like I don't know. Maybe the fucking
like
card
there's been
games
other
might be
ones,
hitting a little
too.
harder.
I know there'd be other ones. I just can't fucking remember them because I know I've seen like 2 or 3 of them. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, like this is
It's
kind
like
of cool.
Redikai, Duel Masters,
Okay.
Chaotic.
Yeah,
Those are kinda
chaotic.
older.
That one was another one. Like,
That one
well,
was dope
is
as
chaotic
fuck.
technically? Is that an anime?
Not really, but
Not really. I love the idea of chaotic though. I don't know why that shit fell off.
a lot of fucking around with 4Kids. I think they tried to like nab all of the rights for it, and they kind of fucked themselves over, and then they fucked
They
everyone
burned.
over.
Damn.
And yeah, I think they're trying to get it back on the go though, but they've been saying that for so long that it's hard to believe them.
Yo, do you guys see my screen right now?
No.
Yeah.
You guys-
Okay,
All right, well,
Yeah,
I gotta
I
go,
guess
so I can go
Oh, you
pick
gotta
him
go?
up. So.
I bet,
Yeah.
I bet.
All right, later.
All right.
Sorry.
Goodbye,
All right,
friend.
bro. No, you good. You good.
Yo, I don't know what happened. My freaking desktop restarted. I don't know what happened.
Wow, you're so close to Archie's face. Never been that close before.
No, you've been that close.
Yo, what are you trying to hint at, bro?
You don't remember at my
Hey, man,
hotel?
Nope.
room?
What stays at DreamCon stays at Dream.
Yeah, what happened at-
DreamCon stays at DreamCon.
Yeah, River, you fucked that up, but yeah. All right.
No, I think Archie's still trying. So I was gonna say like he had Wait.
I just got a call from somebody from Texas saying they want to do my taxes.
Well, I'll do your taxes.
A white
Yeah,
guy I don't
so-
know. Maybe I should trust you.
So it's not like
I'm doing accounting right now. I'm doing accounting right now, dog. Listen, I'll write up your taxes. Though it's going to be a Canadian form.
That's crazy.
I don't know if the IRS likes that, but you know, the CRA might.
Yeah.
They're like, he
Yo,
writes
you guys-
color wrong.
Can you guys hear me?
We write color correctly. Thank you. Listen, Canada is the
Archie
goat
would
because
kill you, Archie would kill you.
we've got fucking UK spelling with US grammar. It's the greatest combination. It's the best. I suggest you all try it.
That sounds like a.
Okay,
fun kind of
so it's just yeah. I probably can't pull it up right now, but
Skill issue,
do you want to send
TBH.
it? Do you want to?
River, I better be getting the fucking promotion in this server after this. I'm on the podcast again, so I better be a podcast guest after this.
Oh shit! You're supposed to be.
I know,
Well, it's 'cause you
motherfucker.
left.
I didn't leave. I deleted my Discord. It's
All you
different.
had to do was tell. Okay, yeah, true.
That's two different
You
things.
said-
I did tell you that.
that is.
I
true.
did tell
You
you
should
that.
just told me. No, you should just told me about how you didn't have it no more.
I did, and you made fun of me.
No, I'm saying with the podcast guests, not.
I
well,
did.
Did you actually?
Yes, you made fun of me. You said you shouldn't have left. I
don't
didn't
remember
leave.
saying that.
Crazy. Gaslighting's crazy.
I literally don't remember that. But anyways, you have it. So.
Common River L. I'm glad I moved up.
Okay, well,
here
I'll
at
just take it
least.
back. I'll just take it back.
I'm calling you grandma right now, bro. You better watch what the fuck you're saying.
We noticed the statistics, and we were like, "Wow, our edited stuff's doing better than our live stuff. We might as well just."
Yeah, because I think the edits do add like
Here's the video.
Okay.
guys.
All right. Let's see it, guys. All right, Doofy, you excited?
like that. Yeah.
It says
Yo,
on it, too.
City 2014
What-
champion.
What does it say? What does it say?
2014, Pokemon Champion City Champion.
That's like legit too.
Wow.
I was like,
That's
damn,
pretty
this
legit,
actually
yeah.
legit.
Crazy.
Hold on, what other one? Also 2013 City Champion.
2013.
Back to back,
2013.
two-time
It
world.
was actually two
Damn.
different
I mean,
cities.
city
It was in
champion.
two different
And he
cities.
took a break in
Two
between.
different cities.
That's crazy, yo. And he
Yeah,
took a
they
break.
never made it to Worlds, but I did go over 500 at
All right,
Nationals.
that's
I think I was
that's
like
all we needed to
5 and
see.
4. So.
Alright.
This
Cool.
this man
I know.
River is.
Oh yeah, it was 5 and 4 at
This-
Nationals. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this man River just dicks up himself like later on.
No, I was right about 5 and 4. Okay. Anyways, man.
Yeah.
Type shit. What about you, Alex? Did you have any experiences with card games or card game anime and stuff like that?
Same. I always wanted to get those dual hand ones, like you put in your arms.
Oh yeah, no, I wanted to get that too.
I wanted to get that too.
Okay,
And,
I definitely did.
I thought it was cool to collect them. I didn't really understand how to fucking play the game because I feel like trying to play do a certain 10 move step. Somebody's like, you can't do this because of this. But
That's how I'd be feeling right now.
well,
Bro,
overall,
playing heroes out here, it's rough for us.
but overall, it was something I got. I remember I had Naruto had cards at one point, which I didn't really. There was a card game, but the thing is, I never played it because how the hell do you play it? It was just something
It's-
cool to collect.
If you've played one of those anime card games, you've played them all. Literally fucking Bleach, Naruto, Dragon Ball all had similar, and One Piece I think all had similar card games back then. They were literally mechanically the exact fucking same, just
shit.
slightly reskinned. They all sucked, but I collected all the Naruto ones obviously.
I mean, yeah, fair. It's like it's just the money for the money and shit. They be always wanting the money,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that. What was I
Archie,
gonna
your
say?
camera's still off.
Archie, you
Yeah,
there,
I
buddy?
don't know what's wrong with it, not gonna lie.
Well, at least we can.
I
hear
think
you.
you're lying. I think you do know what's wrong with it.
You know what would we see if your camera was on right now?
Hey,
Archie.
bricked.
That's insane.
Yeah,
You back?
I can't get it to work. Well,
Oh, you're good. You're good. No worries. No worries. Since Doofy's here, I think it is only right to do a special segment that we've done a few times, but we don't always do it, And Alex knows exactly what I'm talking about. Alex, can you hit us with it? You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Let me pull it up real quick.
He wasn't ready. I literally texted him. He wasn't ready.
The timing's
I was
fucked.
I'm playing.
The timing
I'm playing.
is
I'm playing. I'm playing.
Guys,
I'm playing.
here's the thing. He locks me in his basement, and he only takes me out when he needs something. So I haven't been in my room in weeks. All right, ladies and
This
gentlemen,
is insane.
welcome to our hot takes part of the segment.
What about the sizzling effect?
I don't have it on here.
Oh.
damn.
Oh yeah, the hot take segment, man. Let's all give our hot takes, man. Who wants to go first? Hot takes of the week or of the month. I don't think we've done it for a month, so
I'm trying to think. I haven't been thinking that's fucking fire.
I know Archie has one.
Archie always has one.
I do.
Never mind.
I know Doofy has one.
Do we get
Bro.
any hot takes?
You know, I'm anti-hot takes. You know this. Didn't I roast your ass the last time we did this? Because I'm like, bro, all of your hot takes are just like, I don't like this thing that other people like. I'm like, okay, and?
Okay, but
That's-
those,
that's
you
not-
have
that's-
good hot takes though, right? So,
No, they're all, no, it's like a fucking, all
Okay,
hot takes
well.
are just like lukewarm takes. They're just like a minor expression of one's taste. Okay,
I was trying to do a callback to the last time we had you on, but it's okay. It's all right.
get fucked, River.
Crazy.
Okay, I have a hot take.
Okay.
I have
Okay,
a
let's
hot
hear
take.
it. Let's hear
I
it.
started Undead Unluck the anime, and I didn't like it. It screams mid.
Okay. I have
The,
I have a hot
first
take
episode.
when you're done.
Is that a hot take?
I haven't even seen it yet. I was waiting till there's like, at least like 2 episodes out before I like.
It feels hella mid.
Breaking news: anime fan doesn't like first episode of shonen anime. Like, I don't know.
Oh,
I
but
can't
look-
see
but
the
look.
headline. I can't see the headline.
But it's like, isn't it one of the most hyped up mangas? Like the
No,
manga?
it's hyped up because it's done by David Production.
No, one of the most hyped up manga, not anime. The manga.
It's like one of them. It's a fairly successful modern jump manga that's like still ongoing.
It won that manga tournament from Rogers Base, didn't it? Manga of the Year tournament.
Dude, you act like I watch Rogers. Stuff.
Oh my! I don't either. It was the tournament. I watched the tournament, and I watched Non-Censored Anime Podcast's reaction to the tournament as well. That was a good podcast. Shout out to them.
Well, they're talking about the manga, which is like fucking 116 chapters plus or something, and you're like, I didn't like one episode.
I didn't even
That
finish
probably
the episode.
covered.
Okay,
You
but
didn't even
look.
finish the episode. You probably consuming less than a chapter's worth, and they're talking about a whole ass series that like developed over a few years. I mean, River, come on, dog. Do you hear what you're saying?
But it feels like it's gonna be mid. I don't know. It feels like it's gonna be mid. One take I saw on it was RJ. I know RJ gave it like a 8 or 7 out of 10 for the first episode. He thought it was like a cool shonen anime. It just feels like it's mid. Like I don't really see the vision with this one so far. I mean, it's the first episode. Okay, it's the first episode. I get it.
No,
But, like,
breaking
I feel
news:
like-
grown men doesn't like show meant for kids.
Breaking
I
news.
mean,
I like more
okay,
shonen, though.
okay,
I
sorry,
like
my
more
bad, my
shonen.
bad.
I like a good amount of shonen type shit. Like I don't know. Like it doesn't seem.
I'm just fucking
Intriguing.
around with you. I'm not just fucking around with you. I've read the first 2 volumes. It's like whatever. I wasn't like hooked or anything.
Okay, so we're on the same page.
We're on the same page. I never watched the
Okay.
anime though. I think an anime adaptation can like enhance source material. It could be better. I don't know. I'd be be disingenuous for me to make a comment on the anime. But first 2 volumes of the manga, it's like it's fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that was a fair hot take though. Y'all can let me know in the comments if that was a fair hot take. Since apparently, you know what I'm saying, that anything is whatever here.
That wasn't a hot
but-
take.
Yeah.
I got 2.
Fucker.
Yeah, let's hear
Okay.
it.
I got 2.
Wait, go ahead.
One, Evigan.
Gosh darn it, man.
What is that show with the fucking robots? Evigan.
Bro, you just said it.
Bro,
Just let me finish.
Come on.
If you understand
Sorry.
how the show ends, don't tell anyone that you're a fucking genius. You could follow the pacing of the show. Dylan, I love you, but come on, man. You're not a fucking genius. You just follow the show. All right? All people out
I
here.
think he is a genius, but that's whatever.
He's a different type of genius. My other hot take is One Piece's pacing is garbage. I can't keep up
That's
with
not.
it.
I'm not gonna. That's not.
not
a hot
even
take.
that is not a
I'm not
hot
gonna-
That's
take.
pretty
That is-
stale.
That
That's
is
pretty
that is
stale.
literally the coldest take you could have.
I'd rather
Bro,
stare at
I
the
just
sun.
jumped into an ice bath when I heard that take. Well, I know Doofy's a One Piece hater too, so we got 3 One Piece haters on today. Wow, wow.
I mean, I like
Okay.
I like the manga so far.
But you have certain opinions that I feel like people will classify you as a hater.
I mean, having a different opinion doesn't mean I hate on it. I don't know. That's
Having an opinion
is
automatically-
is that a hot take? I don't know. Having a different opinion means you're hating.
I don't know. Like I'm not saying that it means you hate it. I'm just saying people would probably classify you as a hater.
Yeah, that's because those people are dumb. That's why.
Can we
Um,
wrap it
okay.
up?
Yeah, the draft's about to start.
Yeah.
And also, I guess my hot take will be Tokyo Revengers is overhated. I think you guys had too high expectations on Tokyo Revengers, and you hate on it because it didn't become the thing you want it to be. And I'm enjoying myself, but it's because I just saw it as an enjoyable show. Nothing crazy good. That's probably a hot take for sure, but
Sorry, my role here is just to dismantle every hot take. I don't think that's hot because where you guys are in the anime is like really where people were like praising it at the most in the manga. It's not until like the next shit that people
I guess. Well, I guess my
and then they
expectations-
retroactively start shitting on it, which is unfair, I think. But I think where you guys are now is like literally the peak where everyone was like, read Tokyo Revengers.
You know what it is? I think it's just my expectations are so low at this point. I don't think it'll disappoint me.
You know, because you say that, I think I might have to pick it back up again because when your expectations are very low for an anime, I feel like that makes the experience so much better.
It does.
Yeah.
My expectations are like on the floor, and I'm actually enjoying myself with Tokyo Tokyo Revengers.
We all, that's a whole another talking point. That could be a whole nother pod. I feel like we all always raise expectations so highly for every single anime or manga. Like the expectations are always just so high. If people hype it up, it's like the most hyped up new thing. Or like people just everything is hyped up almost. Like damn near every single piece of anime or manga that someone reads or watches is hyped up extremely, very much if they like it. And it just get the hype train is just crazy for everything these days. Like it's just insane. I guess that's kind of how it mostly has always been, but it just feels a little bit extra, more
Well,
so. Like
you feel it more now because of like online communities. Like that wasn't an issue back then, but now it's like you can see like One Piece trending after like a new episode or something. Like it's like a global phenomena in a way where like before it's like you might have had that annoying friend that was like, oh, I love Evangelion, but that's very different.
It would have been Dylan.
All right.
Anyways.
Let's.
Doofy, I guess you don't have a hot take.
I don't know. Do people like JJK right now or don't like JJK? What's the?
I think they like
consensus?
it.
It's
Fuck
for
JJK
me,
then.
For me,
Okay, all right, yeah, fuck
Yeah,
JJK.
The opposite of whatever people are feeling. That's my vibe.
Type shit.
you know what? I like it.
Bro, no joke. Okay, I know
Alright,
you're trying to cut it. Just one fucking final like. Little,
Okay,
it's
go
so
ahead, go
funny,
ahead.
right? Because there was like something big happens in the manga. A bunch of people were shitting on it, so I'm like, I gotta defend this shit because you guys are giving some brain to take. Literally,
Right.
the next week,
Everyone's hyping it again.
Everyone's hyping it again, and I'm like, this is just some of the most mid shit I've ever seen.
Oh
And I'm
my
fucking,
goodness
I'm
gracious.
throwing down the hate. I'm like, oh my god, these hard power system battle shonen are so fucked. Like, can't they see that their Byzantine like power systems are getting in the way of people enjoying the story? And then the switch up's happening again. I mean, I'm seeing some hate for it, and suddenly I'm like,
Yeah, I guess it's just I seen that tweet. I think didn't you tweet about it? The JJK
oh
fans or
yeah,
something?
yeah. People
I
are like
seen that, I seen
JJK fans are toxic. I'm like, and you look at their
Yeah.
Twitter, they're just like provoking JJK fans all day. I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, they're fucking mad at you. You're making them mad. Duh.
Yes, that's a good take though. And now I also take you to a very special place called the Flow Patreon. The Flow Patreon, which is the first link in the description. You know what I'm saying, you can garner over 100 videos, over 100 pieces of content, fantastic content. We got
Unique
hella stuff over
content?
there. Unique. Some of
Really?
it's unique.
Some of
yes,
it's
unique.
unique. That's
100
crazy.
pieces of unique. Well, I mean, it depends on what you consider unique because we did reaction videos, we've done podcasts.
I mean, like, is it like
we've done behind the
only? Is it
scenes.
all behind a paywall? That's only behind a paywall.
Yeah.
That's
100 behind
crazy.
the paywall.
Mad
Yeah,
respect.
you know what I'm saying?
All bleep of you.
Ichiban, Dex, Phantom, Archie, and Roy. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate you guys, and things of that nature. And if you guys want to join, we appreciate it. If not, we just appreciate you being here and especially make it to the end in general. But if you guys could leave a like and subscribe, that would mean a lot. And also, let me not harp on this enough, but make sure you go subscribe to Doofy as well. You know what I'm saying? Go to his channel, and if you're not subscribed, fucking subscribe.
I'm washed, bro. No, but I'm washed.
But he's back. He's back now. I heard
Oh,
a new
but we
video's
back
coming
though.
out.
I am
He's
working on a
back.
new video. Yeah.
He's back. And he has hella content that you can binge right now. Right now. I hope he didn't delete all his videos and I'm saying that, but I think he does.
I privated a bunch of them, but like the creme of the creme are still up. There's like 17 videos still.
There's enough. There's enough for you to go check out right now. So do that because, he makes great. He's a great guy. Y'all saw today. He's a great fucking guy. He makes great content. When he makes content. Emphasis on when.
All right, wrap it, River, wrap it.
He's like, after that comment,
All right.
River, I'm never coming back on.
I just say it to try to make him post more. That's all I'm here. That's all I'm here for.
Doofy, do it on your
But,
own time. Do your best, all right, bud? There we go.
Real shit.
That's not real shit. He
When
needs
I'm
to
not playing
post.
Master Duel. Bro, I gotta grind to get my deck. What the fuck you
Oh
mean?
my gosh.
It's a grind. Wrap it the
All
fuck
right,
up.
guys,
These other
well-
guys have shit to do, River. Come on, dog. Be considerate.
I
We
am,
already
I
did the
am, I am.
outro, so we could just leave.
Okay,
Later.
anyways,
You're right.
Later,
Ichiban,
guys.
take it away.
And we say goodbye, listeners. This has been your new addiction. This has been your new favorite podcast series. This has been The Flow. Peace.
We love you guys. Everyone say bye.
Bye.
Later.
All right, flow out. Peace.
Peace.